I barely made it, but I'm here. I'm sorry I'm late. And I'm going to get going right away, you guys. You won't believe. Uh-oh, I knew that was going to happen. It's going to happen again because I got two channels ready to go. And I'm shutting off channel two. I'm only doing that to help you guys out that are on that channel and you don't know about this channel that I'm keeping the study on, which is Hilltop Workshops. So if you are on channel two, I'm going to drop the link for you now, and then I'm turning it off. So I'm sorry to be such a pain in the bootay. It's really not all my fault. It's YouTube's fault. They don't play nice. They don't play nice at all. So, oh, watch me not be a mod where I can't drop this link. Oh, good. I did it right. Okay, I did it right. Woo! All right, channel two, you going down. So go to the Hilltop Workshops, okay? All right. Now let's see what I still got left here on the website. I've been taking some things down and intend to only keep things up that are for the day, the study for the day that I'm, as a visual aid for educational purposes, trying to help everybody be able to follow along with the study. But I really encourage you to get your kit. I have to still upload them, but I did get them emailed to myself. I'm sorry, I'm really behind today. I don't offer excuses. I just offer an apology. But we're going to get through this. We're going to get through this. This is a girl floundering around trying to learn on her own, putting the camera on. So if you didn't know, my name is Deanna, and I'm streaming out of Humboldt County, about Humboldt County, to Humboldt County, and anyone else who cares. And we are going through a constitutional study here called The Making of America. And so I am going to need another minute or two because I want to get this visual aid up for you, but I have something very exciting to tell you that's happening in Humboldt County. She's just not even going to believe it, you guys. You're not even hardly going to believe it because I couldn't believe it myself. So do you remember Mike Collum from the Renegade Nation, the private membership association that I went through to get my private membership association? Well, he has agreed to come to Humboldt County next month for an event, which is very exciting. I'm very excited about that. So we'll be getting to hear more about private memberships from the man himself and not just me, who's just learning. Hi, Nora. You started making soup and bread and lost track of. I just got here. I was late. So perfect timing. Soup and bread sounds good. But so let me upload these really quick, but I'm going to talk to you. You guys do remember me sharing with you the other day. Let me drop that link so you can be looking at that if you want to, while I quickly upload these little pages. We got a few pages. Now there's another thing called Renegade Nation. That's not the same thing. There's another company that I should have this bookmarked because now it's not. I'll just put his name in and that'll bring it up, I'm sure. BMA podcast. Oh, he's doing podcasts. Nice. Let's see. That was the first thing I did when I started learning about constitutional remedies. Was I got myself a PMA. So this looks like a good podcast. Let me drop this down. Oh, that's okay. Use two device. Do what you got to do, honey. Don't be sorry. Lots of people just here learning and following along. Nora's got the kit for herself. So, that's great. Some people have the kit. I hope I'm not being laggy. I was a little afraid that it was kind of laggy down here. Seems like my share screen is not popped up. There we go. Okay. So this is Mike Collum, and here is a Apple podcast, and we can hear more about him. They started a ranch, a grocery store, right during 2020. His wife had a prompting. They were about to move, and she was like, we got to do this. And it was, I think it was in Nevada City, California, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong. And then the other one is, it should show, let's find, oh, I know, I've got it on Stand Up Humble, of course, duh. Ding, ding, ding. I believe he's under private versus business. I used to have the interview with him. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so this is, if you're constitutional, if you're learning about the making of America and stuff, I encourage you also to begin investigating about private membership associations and to watch this interview with Dr. Andrew Kaufman and Mike Collum, who is coming here next month, I might add. And it's very informative, and you will learn a lot. You will learn a lot. This is protected way to do business by First Amendment. Marbury and Madison versus Madison has been ruled on for, I think, over 150 years. It's a ridiculous amount of cases out there that will protect your right to associate, your right to do business in the private sector. We do not all have to be open to the public and abide by licensing and laws that don't apply to us. That's what Costco is, everybody. They charge a private membership, a yearly fee. They're not open to the public. It seems like they are because you can't just walk in the door, but you do have to have a membership, don't you? Hobby Lobby is a PMA as well. They are a faith-based business. America, it's time to get back to our roots, isn't it? This is part of it. I don't mind segueing for this because we're not going to get too far with today's study anyway. I have to pick up the pace, and I have to pick up how far we're getting next week. But it's taken us, 2-3 weeks to get through one lesson. There's 31 lessons. If we go through that, if we go through a lesson at a time, we could get through this in 31 weeks. That's still a long time. However, on the way, there's also changes, that are happening with regards to doing things constitutionally. The more I learn, the more we're stepping out, the more people I meet, the more we're grouping up, the more ideas are coming, the more exciting it's getting. So, I can always edit out my beginnings ramblings. I'm not worried about that, about, diving right into the study every time and stuff. I'd like to, but I also want to get these pictures uploaded so you guys can follow along. So let me stop sharing my screen for a second. And I dropped that for you. And like I said, I really want to encourage you to watch that interview with Dr. Kaufman. Where do you think the people went that walked away from these horrible practices that have been going on the last 2-3 years of coercion and murder? Where do you think they went? They walked away because they stood in the truth. They were persecuted for it. They might have had to give up their livelihood for a while, but a lot of them recognize, oh, I'll just go into private practice. I'll just become a private doctor, or there are different ways to do business. We do not have to have partnerships with this government. What our job is to do is to learn about our job as the government and how to deal with the government when they step out of line. That's what we're doing. So we're simultaneously stepping out of the partnership and relationship that we were born into, that we thought was the only way. And we're learning and we're doing and we're on it, right? We're going forward. We're moving forward. This is all painstakingly slow, but at the same time, it's also very exciting to learn that, this is not about our rights as much as it is about their limitations. Those people that hold the offices, which, by the way, Humboldt County, I got a little something for you. I got a little something, something for you at the beginning of this study. I just find this so interesting. Oh, it probably that I could, yeah, restore. I had to restart my computer and blah, 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 blah. But I looked it up. Dr. Teresa Frankovich. This one just slayed me today. This last night. I don't know. Sometimes you get these weird nudgings, thoughts out of the blue. I was like, I wonder if Dr. Frankovich has been arrested yet. So I go to look it up. Dr. Tree, you know who she was? She was our public health director. She's a pediatrician. She came through Humboldt County and was a spokeswoman who told us all that we had to wear masks all the time. Okay. Let me just show you her a little bit, because I'm obviously going to be editing out a little bit for the study. I'm sidetracking and I don't care. I want you to see Dr. Frankovich was the biggest fraud that I ever seen roll through town. She, of course, has 1 star. Supposedly, she's an MD. She's a pediatrician, okay? They put her in charge of public health, and everybody in Humboldt County went, oh, okay, whatever you say. She used an order that was for, in case of a toxic spill, you could suggest masks. You can never make anybody always wear them. They have a right to informed consent. But this was who she was. Big lion fat fraud. I got her all over my website. But you know what she is? Wait till you see this. Wait till you see this one. This one's my favorite. She has 4 positions, you guys. She's banking. She is banking with a 1 star. She made $75,000 a month here in Humboldt County. Somebody did the math for the emergency and all of that. Okay. When I tell you these people are crisis actors, wake up. I'm not kidding. They wear a uniform. They have a little piece of paper. They got everyone fooled. They got the media. It's a great big shit show. And people are so dumb to it. I was dumb. And then I researched a little more and I went, wow, how can this lady be? So she's at Open Door Clinic in Eureka. She also has 3 other positions. You know where else? Michigan. She's Michigan. She has more positions. She has far more positions. There was 4 of them. How is it? And so did Dr. Ian Hoffman. He had 4 positions. Also Washington. Where is her other places? See all, no, I don't want to see all pediatricians. I want to see all her occupants, all her locations. These people are frauds, and people still don't know. People are still like, oh yeah, she was great. He's great. He loves Jesus. He's a Christian. They have an American flag behind him. Some days I just can't even do it. All right, well, I'll have to find it. Media. Yeah, hi, Kier. How you doing, honey? I do think the media knows what's going on. I think they're responsible for it. I think they're the first ones who are part of the, they're the problem. They're the spokespeople for all these frauds, for the deep state public crisis actors who sit up in the county with no oath, no proper oath, no proper bond, and not enough proper engagement from the community. You had 11,000 people come out for Sarah Bareilles' concert. I do know what that would look like if 11,000 people came to Humboldt County. Thank you, Sarah Bareilles, for showing us what it would look like, because we haven't seen that kind of engagement yet. Although, wait, that doesn't count as engagement. That comes as coming and squatting for a free concert and hearing all the things your tickling ears want to hear. Be brave. I love that song, Brave, but those lyrics don't match up with her for me. It's a different kind of brave. My brave is a supernatural kind of brave. not that worldly, fleshly. It takes zero bravery to be a fleshly person. It takes bravery to be in control of your flesh. Meekness is power under control. We don't see a lot of that. We see a lot of out of control flesh and, it's okay. And matter of fact, we want to do it around your children. That's what we want to do now. And it's okay. It's okay. It's cool. It's cool. Some days I just can't even. Let me get this. I'm sorry, but I just get sick of this. Boys in the house. Eric, thank you for my pretty banner. Benjamin, happy hump day, everybody. All for his kingdom. You're late. You got to go. Okay. Love you. All right. I'm not sharing, right? Yep. Let me get these pages loaded. I'll clearly be editing out about 15 minutes of my beginning study today. I didn't have to the last two, but so what? Who cares? I could do it if I want. I could do what I want. And I do. So if you don't know me, you're getting to know me now. All righty. So email. Now, I mentioned to you guys that I was going to be taking those prior pages off of the website, and I don't think I saved it yet, so they probably look like they're still there because I'm editing right now. Right now, it doesn't look like it, but I am, and I'm about to upload a couple of pages here so you guys can follow along. However, I don't see them for some reason. Oh, here they are. Okay. And this shouldn't take too long. So we've been learning in the Making of America, we've been learning about the men they consider the founding fathers. These were the participants in the making of the Constitution, right? They developed a form of government that would be for the people, by the people, of the people. We haven't really got to that part yet, but that's what was so incredible about this. And well, what was actually so incredible about this was that they were able to pen this new way, and that it was a 5,000-year leap. I mean, that's one thing we've also learned, right? That there was as far as history goes and records goes, and as far as civilization advancement, if we can go back that far, right? 5,000 years, we weren't really crushing it everywhere, building stuff. Excuse me. Yesterday, my husband and I were watching this crazy vlogger who went to Montana, and he went to this place called The Wall. You guys ever see that? It's wild. Dude was convinced he was in ancient grounds. And it sure looks like they were built like from giants to me. These stones, the way they were etched in with notches and everything else. Okay, I'm almost there. Almost ready to get these up so you guys can follow along. I like it a lot better. I've done it once or twice without being able to share screen, and I don't like that at all. I'd rather make you hang out longer with me, suffer with me. Okay, we're almost there. I got them all downloaded. Now I just got to upload them. It's quite a lot of work, It's quite a lot of work. Come on. So April 15th on Saturday in Humboldt County will be an event, a vendor event. Oh, man. GoDaddy signed me out. Please be all password saved here. Answer one. I'm just going to do one. Just one. Yes, it's me, Google. Yes, it's me. And they're so on to me. That's your fault, Louie. You know it's your fault, too. It's my fault for trying. All right. Now we're getting in here. 402-566. Alrighty, so Stand Up Humboldt News. Let's see, I've deleted quite a bit of the things like I told you I was going to do. But all I want to do real quick now is upload these pages that I know we're gonna have to read a few of them. So we're on question number 19. What right anticipated the phrase establish justice? What elements must be present in a system of government to provide equal justice for all? Page 239. So that's what I'm rushing to get here to. All right. I'm deleting some of those pages from before. Oh, and the elementary catechism, D-Dog was telling me just go to the Library of Congress and get those. I'm going to do that. Take that off too. So, this is just like my second or third week of doing this study. If you're new to it, but we're trudging through. And I'm sorry if you expected a very more, streamlined, condensed class. There are plenty of people doing that on YouTube, teaching the Constitution. And they'll just talk at you straight and you can just listen to them. This is a live interactive study. So, and I'm trying to upload some things so you guys can participate. And hopefully you guys will hang with me because I think I'm almost done. I'm almost there. I just want to upload 7 pictures. Come on. So I was blown away that Mike Cullum from the Renegade Nation said he would love to come to Humboldt County for our tax day vendor event. Is that not exciting or what? Because I was joking with him and I was like, hey, I don't suppose you'll be in Humboldt for April 15th. And he was like, I'd love to come. I'm like, what? So I put out an email to him as well and asked if he would be willing to stream with me because I'd like to stream with him and, show you guys a little, get interest in it, have people understand it's just a vendor event. All kind of businesses are welcome, but this is put on by Private Membership Association, and would hope that he'd be willing to do a talk or something too, maybe and have information. And I'm going to order from this National Constitutional Center studies, and I'm going to get a bunch of free stuff so that I can have a bunch of free stuff. That's how that guy down in Fortuna for the People of the Republic, he has free stuff all the time too. Okay, here they all are. I wonder if I can put them all in at once. Let's try that. I might be able to do it. Wouldn't that be sweet? And then we'd only just be seconds away from the study, and that would be incredible. It probably won't. I don't know. I'm putting it in a gallery, so. It's very slow. How y'all doing today? It's Wednesday. We got sunshine. Oh, I was going to upload a video. I took a video of the property. There's like no snow. There's this little teeny tiny chunk of snow out in the front yard. So I took a picture of it and did a little video. It's beautiful, beautiful day. Clear skies so far. And Neyland is still covered because Neyland is at 3,000 feet. And so there's a lot of snow still out there. Don't go driving up there to play in the snow. That's always a bad idea. And the locals hate that. There's better places to go. Okay, we're almost uploaded here. Hopefully it's not going to reject it and say, you chose too many, dummy. Nice. Insert. Did it do them all? I don't think so. Oh, all right. You're hanging with me a little more. It uploaded them, but I have to individually insert them. And it looks like it's going to be all screwed up, but I'll get you there. I'll get you to these pages. I'm not going to waste time putting them all in order because they won't be up here long. They're just for today's lesson. 635. If you didn't know, I also have technical issues. And I fumble around a lot, but that's part of the fun, I think, for some people. And it could be my haters, and I don't care. I'm still having fun. Are you still having fun? I mean, I'm still having fun. It's like, whatever. You know? Okay, 1, 2, 4, 5. 6. I did 7 images. I don't think we'll need all the pages, though. I think we're going to be okay. All right, I'm almost ready. 25 minutes in. 25 minutes in, girls ready. But hey, I didn't want to push you back again. I knew I wasn't really prepared. So I figured, hey, let's just do it. Settings. All right, one more picture. Because I know there was 7 pictures. And of course, if I didn't upload this last one, it would be the one we need. All right, we're actually real close to starting now. Here we go. Publish. Publish. Make you hit it 2 times. 2 times. Very exciting. I'm very excited. Louie's excited. Mike's excited. I'm excited. Vendors are going to be excited. It's time to hustle and do business. I said in the ad on Craigslist, entrepreneurs wanted, vendors wanted, entrepreneurs wanted, looking for ranchers, farmers, direct salespeople, service businesses. Let's go. Let's go. All right, let's go back to Stand Up News. Let's take you to the page. Okay, so what time is it? 27 minutes in, but hey, there's a lot more of you here now, so there you go. So if you were late today, guess what? I was late to do. 28 minutes in, and here we go. We're going to go right to the site. StandUpHumble.news, home, the Constitution. Go to the Constitution study. Get your kit with either one of these first 2 boxes, the picture or the button that says the study kit. And you'll be super happy that you did, like I was. We are on question 19. What right is anticipated by the phrase establish justice? What elements must be present in a system of government to provide equal justice for all? So that's a 2-part question. Let's find page 239. That's what I was just uploading here. Let me see what it looks like so I can not have to click them all open. 239. I mean, I'm finding that, there's not a whole lot of hard studying that has to be done here, but I do intend to prep better for you guys so that it's not, so it's smoother. This is brand new to me. This is brand new way of doing anything for me. So as I said before, there are a lot of constitutional lessons out there. If you want something more polished and more seamless, you can find that out there. This is an interactive study, and I'm committed to going live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Pacific 12:30. You can find me on standuphumble.news on the home page. We're running live on Twitch right now. So you can see it right here. I'm live on Twitch right on the homepage. So all this channel hopping, you wouldn't have to do it. You could just go right there. So let's see. What page are we looking for? 230 what? 230 what? 9? Isn't that what it was? 239. We're talking about justice today. Yeah. Let's talk about some justice today, people. I like it. I like it. Okay. Let's see what it says. Lord, give us eyes to see, mind to understand, and the hands and feet to do the work. In Jesus' name, amen. Let's do this. The Constitution is designed to provide equal justice for all. So, question, let's just read the answer. That's really how this study is. It's like da 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 da, and then go here, right? Let's do the first part again. What right is anticipated by the phrase established justice? What right is anticipated? The provision anticipates the right of every inhabitant of the United States to be protected in his life and liberty and to be treated as an innocent until proven guilty when brought before the bar of justice. In the Declaration of Independence, Thomas Jefferson had written, all men are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights. And to secure these rights, governments are instituted. That seems like the answer to me, right? When a government protects the rights of its people and provides an adequate remedy for those whose rights have been violated, then that government is provided equal justice for all. Listen up. We have a government that really deserves a lot of remedy. We don't have to sit here and take this. Justice requires an opportunity and a place to complain of an injury as well as the machinery to provide a remedy. Okay, so let's see what the next part is. What elements must be present in a system of government to provide equal justice for all? I know we're getting into the next question. That's why I wanted to read it, because it requires an opportunity and a place to complain of an injury as well as the machinery to provide a remedy. For the accused, justice requires the opportunity to hear and understand the charge, cross-examine those who are making the charge, have a fair and speedy trial, and have an opportunity to repair the wrong if found guilty. Nothing destroys the credibility of government faster than its failure to provide fair and equal justice for its people. Well, is that our problem here? Would we know it if we haven't pushed against the violations? We wouldn't know it if we just rolled over and took it, would we? Godly, righteous people do end up in court, and they do end up making things happen. You don't avoid it. You don't be passive. You don't just comply to satanic government. We are the government. It's time to correct it. Let's see. Let's go to 20. What right is anticipated by the phrase ensure domestic tranquility? How is this right to be enforced? Page 241. All right, let's see. Page 241 is this page here. Okay, let's just start reading. Jefferson, let's see. Or actually, equal and exact justice. What is the main criteria in administering justice? Jefferson said, I deem one of the essential principles of our government, and consequently one which ought to shape its administration, equal and exact justice to all men of whatever state or persuasion, religious or political. You don't need states, statutes and ordinances, and you don't need your little human rights commission and your city council people and your board of supervisors to come on out and declare that you have something that you already have, fool. You know who you are. If you don't know who I'm talking about, it's the predator LGBTQ people that I want to insist on having all age drag shows around children, not just gay people. Got to make sure we declare, I don't have a problem with who you want to love. I'm not God. It's not my job to judge you. I have a problem with you wanting to do unlawful acts around children when the books, the law on the book states there is such a thing as a mandated reporter. And you people out there who I already know don't have a proper oath or bond and are out there parading as you're something you're not. You're not going to be allowed to walk down the street once people figure out the frauds that you are, like I have and so many others have. When the masses are revealed the truth about you people, you're done. Your gig is up. You and all your little grant arts, liberals programs, your paintings, all your murals, your everything, all your freaky stuff, you Cooperation Humboldt, any monies that you have taken that violated our rights that are protected, given by God, protected by the Constitution, you will be held accountable. Mark my words, I assure you. Justice is slow, but it is sure, and it is coming. We're coming for you all of you, every one of you. Ian Hoffman, you could have skipped town, but we're coming for you. Teresa Frankovich, I don't know where you are, coming for you too. Jefferson, when one undertakes to administer justice, it must be done with an even hand and by rule. What is done for one must be done for everyone in equal degree. You don't need other people already trying to make big stinkies over something. You already have your rights. Don't be silly. No one's taking them away by hurting your feelings, by saying this isn't okay to do around children. That's the laws on the books already. You dummies, you're going to be so dealt with. You're so dumb. You're not creating changes. You're digging yourself deeper. You're digging yourself more years on your prison sentence is what you're doing, you fools. This is serious. We need to know this stuff because we have predators that want to prey on our children openly in my community, and they are doing it with the approval of city council and board of supervisor members. Everybody should be disgusted by this. Everybody should.
Hi, baby.
Hi.
I left Toby and Libby up there because I know if you open the door, Libby's just going to run down and be out.
But I need Toby here too. He can't be there by himself.
He's not. He's with Libby.
Yeah, but Libby's going to come down.
No, she'll stay there till I get home.
Did you lock the doggy door?
No, I left him in the house.
She'll run down and be at your house.
Well, how's she going to get out?
You've got to ask her how she gets out. She will leave. She will leave. Hey. Okay, my mom's taking my car. I'm sorry. My 5-second purr. Got myself all worked up, but damn, there's more stuff this morning about it. Hi, Indy. Good to see you, love. There was it's CR stuff. College. They're putting on an all-age drag show at the college, at the community college, a family-friendly event. You people are unlawfully crazy, okay? Just certifiably, unlawfully, by law, you are criminals to promote this. You will be held accountable. If we ever get a decent sheriff here who would do his job, he would deal with these people because there is such a thing as a mandated reporter. And that is what should have happened at the Jefferson Center. If the people don't rise up to stop it, they're just going to keep doing it, you guys. You do know that, right? They're in your face, Christian, mocking our God daily, because they don't have the creativity enough to create their own God. They do Christian opposite. Everything Christian opposite. The rainbow's ours. Marriage is ours. No, it's not. No, it's not, Ashley, whatever your face is. It's not. On Facebook, arguing with me, trying to get me to spin about her marriage, her life. None of my business. I don't care what you do. You asked. I told you. California voted 2 times what the definition of marriage is between a man and a woman. We voted for it in this state 2 times. And you LGBTQ activists have to shove it down our throats through your liberal courts, through your activist stuff. That's not right. That's not law. California has been lawless a long time. A long, long, long time. You don't do what the people want you to do. Kevin Kiley does. He's an assemblyman. James Gallagher does. He's an assemblyman. They're 2 righteous men. They're assemblymen. They're not Congress or senators. Kevin Kiley was the deciding winner for us to get the House, and even Trump mentioned his name. This is who you need to start paying attention to. And tonight is a meeting, too, a state assembly meeting. Not with Anna Van Reitz. I don't trust Anna Van Reitz. I'll have nothing to do with that one. There's Sean Stryker's group, and I have to get that one up on the Constitution page. But this is why it's important to learn this stuff. Our children are being preyed upon. They're being abused openly right now. Right now. While the people that do it mock our God. Sometimes I feel like little David in a land of Philistines. It's like, where are you? How are you letting this happen? Oh, you're just going to keep protecting your child in your little bubble? Well, guess what? They're going to go out in the world someday. This is the world that we're giving them. What you will allow will continue, Humboldt County. You sex perverts act like your lifestyle doesn't have harmful consequences like sexual venereal diseases, unwanted pregnancies, abortions, heartache, split families.
See you later.
All right, here they are, these idiots. Come on, yous.
Don't let her run down here and be cold.
I won't. I'll go get her. Sure. I'm going to let her out right away. I'm just kidding. I'm good to my mama's animals. Okay, that's the second time she's calmed me down. Thank you. I don't care that I'm upset about it, and I don't care that I'm talking about it in the middle of our study. This is why I'm doing the study. So, justice, that's all I'm thinking about. These people are going to get justice. These people that are preying on kids. Oh, my gosh. What's up? You give me a hug? Okay. All right. Okay. You going in your jammy pants to Winco?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, sometimes you do.
Although I could.
You know, you do sometimes. I knew I was off today, like, it's late. I was ill prepared. I'm pushing through anyway. I want to learn this stuff. I got to call this lady back. Let's see, where are we? I think we answered the question about justice. What elements must be present? Oh, we did that one. Ensure domestic tranquility. Oh, yeah, we're on 241. That's right. How is this to be enforced? I must have skipped that part. What right is anticipated by the phrase ensure domestic tranquility? How is this to be enforced? Okay, so yeah, it's down here under this part here. This provision anticipates, this Constitution is designed to ensure peace, security, and domestic tranquility among the people. This provision anticipates the right of the people to enjoy a state of law and order, so that they can enjoy a sense of security and peace. There is nothing more disruptive to orderly government and domestic tranquility than festering outbursts of mobocracy. What in the world is that word? Oh my gosh, I got to know what that is. Mobocracy? Mobocracy. And did I share screen? Okay, yeah. Rule or domination by the masses. Mob rule. Oh yeah, I should have known that. Mobocracy, like democracy. Duh. Okay, well, that's why you're learning with me. The bar's so low. Okay. Under the extreme tyranny and corruption of European monarchs, Jefferson felt that mankind must remember their unalienable rights to rise up and take control of their affairs. However, when it came to boisterous mobs burning and looting their own cities, lynching their own citizens, and spreading havoc instead of restoring rights, then he was outraged. Said he, the mobs of great cities add just so much to the support of pure government as sores do to the strength of the human body. Ooh. In other words, you mobs are like festering, oozing leprosy. The Constitution guaranteed to the states that federal forces would intervene if mobs or an invading enemy tried to overthrow the elected representations of the Republican form of government. The Constitution also allowed the states to call upon federal forces to assist them in cases of domestic violence. The founders provided substantive answers to a number of important questions which arise in connection with the responsibility of government to preserve law and order. Oh, here was that question. How do we determine whose responsibility it is to maintain law and order? Let's see, where's 242? Because I'm pretty sure I did up to 243. Let's see. Didn't I? Yeah, we did 243, right? 242, where are you? I need some help from you now. Come on, Scooby-Doo. No, that's 240. Darn it. Where's 242? Oh, poo-poo. Well, there's another error for today. Yay. All right, well, you don't got it, so too bad. Too bad for you. I think that's it then. We're going to work on that one. What right is anticipated by the phrase, provide for the common defense? Describe the feelings of, no, I didn't read that. What right is anticipated by the phrase, ensure domestic tranquility? How is this right to be enforced? That's what we were on. We only did 19. We only did 19 today. I'll probably recap 19 with the next one and warn everybody that this lesson was not the best one. It's not the most cohesive one. I mean, did we learn anything? We learned about justice, equal justice for all. It's in the Constitution. We don't need new things written about that. That's there. What elements must be present in the system of government to provide equal justice for all? I don't even know if we really answered that perfectly. I thought they were going to talk about court. I thought there was going to be mention of court, but just so many interruptions. I got things to do, distractions today. I'm sorry it was so all over the place. I'd like to come back and maybe do a stream with you guys and invent a little more. That's what I really want to do today, obviously. But I have to do some more work on this study, and I do give you my word that I am going to up it, and it's going to be more cohesive and more comprehensive, and it's going to get better as we go. Still be interactive. I'll drop the link if anybody wants to ask a question about it or answer a question about it. And also, if there's any of my haters out there who I've been talking about and you want to come on and talk to me, here's the link right here. I'm available. I'm always available. So, I'd like to see more engagement in Humboldt County with all that's going on with these leaders. And we need people to understand what our true remedies are, which are affidavits. And we're building a case here, and there's going to be a grand jury held here There hasn't been a grand jury held in Humboldt County since the 50s. A grand jury is when the people hold their public officials accountable. That's what we're working on. We're working on many things simultaneously. But we're mostly working on learning right now, because I don't know enough to really be confident with what I need to do, what we need to do. Unless you want to just be a completely government-run city, Humboldt County. When I moved here in 1990, there was this movement of U.S. government out of Humboldt County. Yeah, a lot of it was the growers, but you guys are still in the shadows. You haven't learned your First Amendment right to associate, right to assemble, right to do business as a private membership association. You have rights. You do not have to give them over to this government. We are the government. There are laws in place that protect a right to do business in the private sector. As I said before, that is what Costco is. That is what every direct sales company is. And it's a way better way to do business. And when you start learning about it, you're going to think it sounds too good to be true. But when you meet Mike Collum, you're going to see that he's the real deal. And he's been doing business this way for over 20 years. So, having D-Dog, Louie, and Mike Collum all coming together like that in my little world is huge. It's exactly what I've needed. It's why I'm not looking to always ask for, like, share, subscribe, get this shared out. I don't need a mass population. I've got God on my side, and he is in charge of my steps. And I trust that. I trust him. I trust the Holy Spirit in me. I trust Jesus. I trust this plan that's going on. But I've given my life. I'm his. These hands and feet and this mind is for righteous living. It's to I gave my life to live by principles that are godly, and our Constitution is godly. That's why it's awesome too. It's awesome. We got an awesome God. We got an awesome foundation. Let's keep learning together, you guys. Thank you for being here with me today. It's only going to get better. It's only going to get better for us as we learn. I don't know about anything else. I'm not talking about anything else. That's all probably going to get worse. But as we stay here in this little bubble, the more we learn, the more exciting I feel, rejuvenated. I feel like I'm doing something that matters. I don't feel so lost in the muck and mire of the lies and the deception that these people are constantly trying to pull over on us and have been doing. And I know that what it's going to do is help connect the dots in your own brain. This is the way to really, learn. For me, this is an easy study. This is really easy. And I haven't put as much into it as I want to. I'm going to put more, and I'm going to get better at it. So thank you guys for hanging with me. Indy, it's always so great to see you, honey. Nora, love ya. Benjamin, I'm thinking about you. Care, it's nice to see you. Eric, if you're still here, love you. All First Kingdom, I know she's in and out. I really cherish your guys' support. It means a lot. I thought I was going to be talking to myself. So every one of you means a lot to me, and I really love you guys. I'll see you around.